Barre with Mary. Today we have a full body barre class. So a full length 45-minute class. It's going to be a warm up. We're going to work you head to toe, and then we will have a nice, relaxing, feel-good stretch to finish. For equipment, set of light weights. These are 2-pound weights. Anywhere from 2 to 4 pounds should be good. And if you don't have weights, no worries. Just go ahead and do a body weight, or you can always grab a couple cans of beans. I'm also going to be using a Pilates ball today. Again, you don't have a Pilates ball, no worries. You could grab something like a pillow from your couch and fold it up to about the width of this ball. You could also grab like a towel and roll it up burrito style. It's going to be a little challenging to do this class without a Pilates ball, but I think you can do it. I have faith in you. Set your weights off to the side. Set your ball off to the side. Nope, that's not true. Hold your ball in your hands. That's what I meant to say. And join me in a turned out squat. So let's set it up together. Feet are going to come under your shoulders, and toes are going to externally rotate just slightly. So from your inner thighs, turn your legs out slightly. So your toes are pointing toward like 10 and 2 o'clock. Squeeze the ball at the heart, and then start by hinging your torso forward. Don't worry about anything else. Just squeeze the ball and hinge your torso forward. Feel that activation in the backs of the legs. Feel the crown of the head reaching forward. Now shift your weight back into your heels and bend your knees coming into a squat position. Feel your heels squeeze towards each other and feel your inner thighs press open. Now from here, drive through your heels, rise up, reach your ball toward me. Exhale, hips back, torso hinges forward, ball comes in faster. Go, it's reach and squat. Out and in. Now as you rise, you're driving down through your heels. And you're feeling the base of the seat activate. As you lower, I want you to press your inner thighs away from one another and really feel the engagement of the outer thighs pulling open here. So we're getting a little opening for the hips and a little bit of heat building into the outer glutes and thighs. 4 more, go 4. 3, 2. Now I want you to hold the squat to squeeze the ball. Go, it's squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now as you squeeze the ball, really broaden across the collarbones and feel how you can activate the abdominals here. So the front low ribs knit in, your pubic bone draws up towards your belly button, and you're feeling the low belly hugging back towards the spine. 8 more squeezes, 8, 6, hold the squeeze in, 4, 3, hold the squeeze, pulse your hips little down, little down, little down. So hips are reaching back and down on a diagonal here. We're really pushing down into our heels. And now maybe you add the squeeze of the ball as you pulse the hips. Let's go, squeeze, pulse, squeeze, drop, squeeze, drop. So everything is activating here. Spine is long. Thighs and glutes are active. Upper body is getting a little bit of strengthening. You're gonna meet me low after 4 more. Here, go 4, 3, 2, stay low, big inhale. As you exhale, reach your hips back, and then maybe reach the ball long overhead. Soften your shoulders, press into the ball, and then lengthen even more space through the sides of the waist. So you're really long through the whole spine. Hold right here for 4. You're here for 3. Sink a little bit lower, 2. Rise up, rotate the legs to parallel, wide leg forward fold. Melt over the legs, bringing the ball down to the ground here. And then just take a moment to rock your hips from side to side. Just shake your head out. Your palms can press into the ball here. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Press into your left hand, pushing your left hand into the ball. Take an inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky, taking a nice gentle twist. Big breath in and let it go. Right hand comes down, pushes into the ball. Inhale, left hand high, you twist to the left. Open up the chest, get this nice rotation for the spine. Big breath in, big breath out. Left hand comes down. Walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. Take your ball and bring it in between your thighs as you come to an all fours position. So the knees are under the hips and the hands are under the shoulders. Toes are tucked under here. Inhale, reach the crown of the head forward. And then as you exhale, hug the abdominal wall up to the sky first. Now double check that you're not squeezing your glutes. Try to keep your glutes relaxed. but let your knees hover just 2 inches off of the mat here. So you're in this bear plank position. Right here, just start to squeeze the ball. Go squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. So the ball is between your thighs, and we're squeezing it in. Now with every exhale, I want you to really feel your abdominals hugging up to the ceiling. I want you to really feel your front low ribs knitting together, and the back side of the rib cage is gently drawing upward here. The back of the neck is long, and you're allowing the back of your head to press up towards the sky so that you can really maintain neutral position through the whole spine. 8 more squeezes, 8, and go 6, here for 4, 3, 2, tap the knees down, take a breath in, and let it go. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale. As you exhale, lift the belly, relax the seat, squeeze the ball, and lift the knees to a low hover position. Beautiful. From here, I want you to lift the hips high, down dog, and then come right back, bear plank. It's inhale, lift, and exhale, plank. So getting a little bit of a heat building for the shoulders, getting a little stretch for the backs of the legs, and then every time you come to that bear plank position, reigniting your abdominal engagement. So it's an inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, hug the abdominals. 3 more, lift. And bear plank. 2 more, go lift. And bear plank. Last time here. Now I want you to hold the bear plank. Just pulse your knees down an inch, down an inch. Spread wide through the fingers. Squeeze your thumbs towards one another. Try to pop the ball. Go 8 more. And go 6 more. Down dog in 4, 3, 2, downward dog, hold it. Feel free to walk your feet and your hands a little wider if you need here. And then really allow your heart to melt towards your thighs, taking any variation of a down dog that feels good for you. Big breath in, and a big breath out. Squeeze your elbows in towards your ears and gently lower down onto your forearms, coming to a dolphin pose. Walk your feet back, forearm plank. Squeeze the ball between your thighs. Actively reach the crown of the head forward. Actively press the heels back, squeezing the quadriceps. And then from here, I want you to take a little twist of the hips. So drop your hips just a few inches over to the right. Bring them back to center. Switch, drop the hips towards the left. Bring it back to center, a little faster, twist, right, left, little twist, little twist. So it's a really tiny twisting of your pelvis, wrapping side to side, little right, little left. So don't worry about what your feet are doing. Your feet probably aren't really moving. It's about your hips twisting and twisting. 8, 7, 6, you'll meet me center in 4, 3, 2, hold it center, squeeze the ball, inhale. As you exhale, try to pop the ball between your thighs. Push down with your forearms and actively pull your elbow tips back towards your toes. Just hold right here for 8, 7. Back of the head presses to the sky. Abdominals stay strong. 4 more counts. It's 4, 3, 2. Child's pose. Big toes together. Knees wide. Take the ball out from your thighs. And just allow your hands to rest on top of the ball as you melt your forehead down towards the floor. Big breath in, and a big breath out. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Roll yourself up to a seated position and swing your legs around in front of you. We're gonna come into a seated abdominal series, okay? So the ball is going to come behind you like a little bunny tail. So I want you to bring it right around your sacrum area. Bend your knees, flex your feet, and drive your heels down into the ground. Reach the arms forward, sit tall, inhale. Keep the length in your spine, just exhale, hinge back. So you're in this V-shaped position here, okay? You'll notice the spine is not rounding. We're keeping neutral spine. We're just hinging it back. So you're in this beautiful V shape. Push into the ball and really soften the shoulders, elongating through the crown of the head. Now from here, I want you to inhale, rise up to seated. Exhale, hinge back into the ball. It's inhale, rise, and exhale, hinge. So today's abdominal series, well, I'm losing the ball, is going to be utilizing the ball behind our low back so that we can soften the hip flexors here, okay? 2 more, inhale, rise, Exhale, hinge. Last one, go up. I keep losing the ball. Hold the hinge. There we go. Hold that hinge back. Drive down through your heels. Reach length with the crown of the head and just 1 inch pulse. Go into the ball, release. Little press back, release. Push into the ball, release. So here, I'm hoping you're finding a nice softness in the front of your hips because the ball is helping to support that. With the softening in your hips, you can focus more on the deep core engagement, okay? So the sides of your waist are wrapping towards center. Your pubic bone is drawing up towards your belly button. And your ribs are knitting together and hugging back. Can you hug your rib cage back without caving in with the chest? So shoulders stay dropping down the back and collarbones are wide. It's 4 more. It's 3 more. It's 2 more. Now push into the ball and hold that. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, I want you to float your arms up towards the sky. As you inhale, lower the arms right back in line with the armpits. 2 counts, it's exhale up. 2 counts, it's inhale, lower. Go exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. So you are not moving your torso here. It is just the arms that float up and down. Now, as you float the arms up, I'm hoping you feel a lot more work into this abdominal contraction because you're adding the extra weight of your arms lifting overhead. 2 more times, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now this time, hold that lift up. 1 more time, push back into the ball, 1 inch, go back 1 inch, release. Little back, release. Now if it's too much with your arms lifted, just bring your arms back out in line with your armpits, okay? The extra weight of the arms up should make this a little bit more challenging. You maybe get a little bit more shake in your abdominals. 4, 3, 2, push back into the ball, hold. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, flip your palms to face forward and lower them all the way down to the mat. So you're tenting your finger pads into the mat here. Push down with the finger pads, soften the shoulders, beautiful. Now march the right leg up, lower the right leg down. Switch, march the left leg up and the left leg down. You've got it, right leg lift, right leg lower, exhale, left leg lift, and left leg lower. Now if it's too much with your hands down, you can reach them forward again, okay? Now with the lift of the leg, you're going to find some engagement into the hip flexors. I'm hoping, because of the ball, it's not too intense for you, but if it is, just take the leg lift out, okay? You can go back to those little pulses back into the ball. 3 more. Exhale, you lift. Inhale, you lower. 2 more times. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Last time here, go exhale, lift. Now both heels down, push down to the finger pads, soften the shoulders. 1 more time, push back into the ball, release. Little back, little release. Push back, release. You've got it. 8 more here, go 8, 7, soften the shoulders, soften the face, wrap the ribs in and back, go 4 more. Yes, you can always reach the arms forward, okay, 2 more, go back. Now push back into the ball, hold, push your finger pads down to the mat, drag the mat back towards you, drawing the shoulder blades down the back, and lifting the heart, push into the ball, it's 4 counts here. Push back, it's 3, push back, it's 2, woo, rise up. Take the ball out, cross the legs. Take your hands to the tops of the shins. Cat-cow. Inhale, lift the belly, open the chest. And then exhale, round the spine, pulling off of the shin bones, wrapping the chin towards the chest. Keep going like that at your pace. Amazing work. Meet me in a neutral spine. Up and over, down dog. Plant the hands, reach the legs long behind you, and then lift the hips high. And feel free to take any variation that feels good for you here. We're transitioning into a standing series. We'll be using our weights, but we don't need the ball. Take a breath in and let it go. Walk your feet and your hands to meet each other. Ball stays down on the ground out of your way. You grab your weights and slowly rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time, bringing your weights with you. Spin to face me and find a turned out squat. Same position you did at the start of class. Heels are under the shoulders, toes externally rotate, right? So the inner thighs rotate out just slightly. Squeeze the weights at the heart, hinge the torso forward, And then bend the knees, take the hips way back behind you here. You're squeezing the weights and you're pressing the weights out away from your chest. So you're really active here. Now from here, you're gonna take your hips down for 2 counts, lift up just halfway. It's inhale, lower, and exhale to lift. So as you take your hips down, I want you to really feel them pulling back towards the baseboard of the wall behind you, so that we're really actively shifting our weight back into our heels here and not letting our knees creep forward past our toes. 2 more, hips go down, hips lift up. Last one, take it down. Now stop right there and let your arms fly and squeeze. You've got it, fly and squeeze. Shoulder blades squeeze together and shoulder blades spread wide. So as you fly the arms open, I want you to squeeze the shoulder blades in. And as you close the arms, I want you to spread the shoulder blades wide away from one another. So we're getting a little bit of movement, a little bit of mobility into the shoulder blades. And of course, we're starting to work into the tops of the shoulders and into the upper back. 4 more, go 4. 3, 2, hold the arms wide, go back 2 counts, hips go down for 2. Lift up just halfway, yeah, you've got it, inhale down. Exhale up, remember hips go back and down, weight is shifting into the heels. Torso hinges forward, shoulders stacked over knees, 4 more. Arms are strong and stable, shoulder blades squeeze together. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, 2 more. And lift, now this time take it down, hold it, pulse the arms up and up. A little squeeze, you've got it, up and up, up. Feel your heels draw in towards one another. And then actively push your inner thighs open here, stabilizing the knees over the 2nd and 3rd toe. 8 more squeezes, 8, 6, here for 4, 3, 2, squeeze the hands back together, press the weights away from you, soften the shoulders, pulse the arms up 1 inch, go up and up, really pressing the weights in towards one another, feeling the pectoral muscles activate. Now with this pulse up with the arms, maybe you take the option of adding a drop with your hips. Go a little down, little down, little down. Squeeze the heads of the weights together. Press the weights away from your chest. And then really draw the shoulder blades down the back as the hips and the crown of the head lengthen in opposition. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Stay low, inhale. As you exhale, I want you to take your left foot and step it behind your right. So the right toes line up, the right heel lines up with the left toes. Now from here, lift your chest. So shoulders stack over hips. I'm just gonna slide myself forward a little bit so I have a little bit more space. Yeah, beautiful. Weights are still squeezing together. Inhale. As you exhale, I want you to drop down for 2. Come up just halfway. It's inhale down. And exhale, lift. Back left hip is spinning forward. You're driving down through your front right heel and pulling your right hip back. 2 more, down for 2. It's up just halfway. Take it down, hold it. Arms extend, palms face me, bicep curl, in and out. Go in and out. Now really drive down that front heel. Take your back hip, spin it forward, and feel your inner thighs pressing open here. So same external rotation that we had in our turned out squat, we just crossed into a curtsy position. Keep going, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, hold it halfway, serve the platter, reach weights toward me, squeeze the weights back in, exhale, reach, inhale, squeeze. Could you get a little lower in the legs? It's an isometric hold for the thighs here. And we're adding bicep, shoulder to work. It's reach and squeeze. 2 more, go, it's reach and squeeze. Now this time hold the reach, pulse the arms up, go little up, little up. Option, add the drop of the hips, go drop and drop and drop. Feel the upper arm bones softening back into the socket. Feel the crown of the head reaching long up to the sky. 16, 12 more, go 12. You've got it. Things change in a moment. It's 8 more, 6 more, here for 4, 3, 2, stay right where you are, inhale. As you exhale, row the elbows back. Hinge your torso forward. Don't change the shape of your legs. Just tricep extension, palms are facing the floor. Arms reach long behind you. Lift the arms up an inch, up an inch. So now we hinge the torso forward. So just like in a turned out squat, our shoulders are stacked over our front knee. Right heel is grounding down into the ground. Left hip is drawing forward. Inner thighs are pressing open. Now with this hinge forward of our torso, you're gonna feel more work into your front right leg. That's okay. You have 8 more lifts. Go 8, 6, here for 4, 3, 2, hold that lift, extend the arms longer. Lift them a little higher and then sink even lower in the legs. We change to the other side in 4, arms higher, it's 3. Here for 2, rise all the way up, step the left foot out, step the right foot back, line yourself up, squeeze the weights, sink the hips, bending through both knees. Now take your back right foot, line it up with your front left heel, okay? Back right hip spins forward, push into the left heel, gorgeous, 2 counts lower. 2 counts lift, you got it. Inhale down, exhale up. Now really push through the front heel. Stack the shoulders over the hips. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. 2 more times like this, you got it. Inhale down, exhale up. Now take it down, hold it. Release the arms, thumbs point toward me. Hammer, curl, and reach. It's in and out. Now really try to stay stable through the pelvis here, so you're not spinning it open towards the right, okay? Feel your right hip drawing forward towards me, so our hips are square, and we're just taking a little hammer curl as we hold this work in our thighs. Beautiful. You're here for 8. Where could you soften? And could you get a little lower in the legs? 4 more, go 4. Yeah, go 3. Here for 2, hold it halfway, squeeze the weights, fly the elbows up and squeeze them down. Elbows lift and lower, so 90-degree bend in the elbows. You're flapping your wings up and down. Beautiful, 3 more, you lift and lower. I want you to really grip your weights here. Now lift the arms up, hold them there, soften the shoulders. You're gonna reach the arms out toward me, tap the weights, squeeze the elbows back, you've got it, reach and tap. Squeeze and row. Inhale, reach. Exhale, row. Now as you row the elbows back, be sure you're not flaring the ribcage open, okay? Yeah, 2 more times, go reach and squeeze. Last one, reach. Hold the squeeze, little pulses back with the elbows, back and back. Now option, drop the hips, you've got it. Drop and drop. Thighs are getting pretty fatigued, at least mine are. Stay in it though. You're almost there. You get to hinge the torso forward. 8 more counts, go 8. Go 6. Go 4, 3, 2. Stay low, lower the elbows, inhale. As you exhale, hinge the torso forward. Lift the elbows up behind you, and then extend the arms long. Palms are facing each other. Pulse the arms up and up and up and up. You've got it. Lift and lift. Arms are long. You're pushing through the front left heel and actively pulling your left hip bone back here, okay? See if you can really squeeze the triceps, the muscles that line the backside of the upper arms. Squeeze them, getting the arms as straight as possible. 8 more pulses here, go 8, go 6, go 4, 3, hold the lift up, inhale. As you exhale, imagine clapping your hands together behind your back. Then lift your arms even higher, getting them even straighter, and sink lower in your legs. Things will change, I promise. In 8, 6, in 4, 3, 2, quarter turn to the right, and come all the way down onto your knees. If you need more cushion, roll your mat up and allow it to come underneath your knees for a little bit more softness, okay? Elbows are bent. You draw your elbows up to frame your face so they're in line with the armpits here. Take a big breath in. Now as you exhale, I want you to lower your seat halfway down to your heels. Now you'll notice I bent in my hips, right? So I'm not leaning back in my torso. Torso is still upright. And then from here, push into the tops of the feet. Rise all the way back up. You've got it. Inhale, hover. Exhale, lift. Arms are still and strong. So this is called thigh dancing. And what differentiates it from hinge is that we are not keeping a long line from the crown of the head to the knees, okay? We are breaking at the hips, and we are keeping our torso perpendicular to the floor. Hips hover, hips lift. 2 more. Lower to a hover, lift. Now I want you to hold the hover and just pulse the arms up and up and up. Squeeze your inner thighs in towards one another. Lean your shoulders back over your hips and relax your shoulders. 8 more pulses. 8, 6, here for 4, 3, 2, rise all the way up, extend the arms straight. Palms are facing each other, shoulders stack over the hips. 1 more time, hover down halfway, press all the way up, you've got it. Hover and press. Yes, arms are long, thumbs are pointing up to the ceiling, pinkies are pointing down. Upper arm bones draw back into the socket, hover halfway, and lift. So we're not resting our seat on your heels here. I want you to stop before you tap your heels. 2 more. And lift. Last time here, down and up. You know where we're going. Take it to a hover hold. Little bend stretch with the arms. Go bend, reach, bend, reach. Shoulders back over the hips. Inner thighs squeeze together. Breathe. 16. You hold it in 14. 12. Could you get a little further back with the shoulders? Could you squeeze the inner thighs in? More. Go. 8. And go 6. Hold it in 4, 3, 2. Here's your hold. Inhale. Exhale, arm bones back, shoulders back, and lift 1/4 inch higher, really pushing down into the tops of the feet here. This is it. 8, 7. Inner thighs squeeze towards one another. Shoulders lean back. You're here for 4. 3, 2. Oh, come all the way up. Oh, sit your weights to the side. Amazing work. Find all fours position. Find a cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine. Awesome job with that thigh series. Again, inhale. And exhale. Last time here through. Drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Round the spine, curling crown of the head to the pubic bone. The neutral spine position, maintaining all fours. Spread the fingers wide. Squeeze your elbows towards each other, okay? Now I want you to shift your shoulders slightly forward here. So shoulders stack over your fingertips. Elbows are squeezing in. It's a tricep push-up. Down for 2. Press it up for 2. It's inhale, lower, and exhale, lift. Now why are we doing this on our knees, on all fours? Very modified, absolutely. Do you notice though, with this modified position, how much bigger your range of motion is? You can really feel your heart reaching forward, noticing that we're not tucking and dropping our chin here. The back of the head continues to lift to the sky. We're continuing to shift our weight forward as we bend the elbows back. 2 more, go down and lift. Now this time take it halfway, hold it, push down into the palms, pulse your heart, little down, little up, little down, little up. Squeezing the elbow tips back, softening the shoulders, and really reaching the crown of the head forward as the hips reach back. You're here for 8, for 6, here for 4, 3, 2, child's pose, big toes together, knees wide, arms reach forward. Awesome job. Inhale. Let it go. Walk yourself up to seated. Grab your ball, roll back on your back. Take it into seat work. So we're back on our backs. The ball is going to come underneath your left foot. So I want you to drive your left heel down into the ball. The right foot is into the mat, really foundationed, okay? So spread the right toes wide and drive down your right heel into the ground here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, push your left heel into the ball. Feel your left hamstring fire up. Inhale, release the push on the ball. Exhale, re-engage, push down into the ball. Beautiful. Just like that. Inhale. Exhale, drive it down. Inhale, release. Exhale, you push 2 more times. Release. And press. Last time, release. Now hold the press down with the left heel. Maintain the pressure of your left heel down into the ball. Let your seat lift to a low hover position. So we're just barely hovering our seat off of the ground. From here, tap your seat down, squeeze, and lift to a low hover. It's inhale, tap, and exhale, squeeze. A little faster, go, it's tap, and lift. Go down, and up. Now every time you lift your seat, I want you to drive your left heel down into the ball. So we're really actively pushing down into the ball, and you're gonna start to feel heat build into the hamstrings. So the muscles that line the back side of your left thigh. I want you to really target your hamstrings in this seat work series, okay? So the more you can think about driving down into the ball, the more you're gonna get a pretty intense heat pretty quickly into the left hamstrings. You're here for 8, 7. As you lift, really try to relax the shoulders here for 4, 3, 2. Now hold that lift. Just push your left heel down into the ball. Go a little down hold. A little down hold. So same thing we were doing with our seat resting on the mat. Now we're just keeping the seat lifted, which is asking a lot more out of our glutes and our hamstrings. Double check that your rib cage is soft, so we're not flaring open to the ribs here, okay? 4 more times, you push down on the ball. 3 more push holds. 2 more push holds. Now hold that press down on the ball, take an inhale. As you exhale, pulse your hips up. Go a little lift, little up, little up. Continue to drive your left heel down into the ball. You've got it. Drive and drive. Push down, push down. At any point, if you want more, reach both arms up to the sky and really try to soften through the upper body here. Fingertips are reaching up. Shoulders are softening down. Face is soft. 8 more pulses. 8, 6. Here for 4, 3, 2. Hold that up. Inhale. As you exhale, I want you to push your left heel down with everything you have. Relax the ribs. Squeeze the seat and lift up 1 more inch. We're going to transition without dropping our seat, okay? Hold 4. Hold 3. Hold 2. Take your left foot off of the ball. Plant your left foot down into the ground. Reach down, grab the ball. Notice your seat is still lifted, yeah? Take the ball, roll it underneath your right foot. So right foot is down into the ball. Right heel is driving down. And then from there, go ahead and lower your seat all the way down. Yeah, that was mean of me, I know. Now right heel is driving into the ball. Left foot is flat into the mat. From here, as you exhale, I want you to drive your right heel down to the ball. Inhale, release. Exhale, push it down. Inhale, release. So a lot less intense with our seat down, obviously, right? But I just want you to find the engagement of the right hamstrings. Feel how much you push down in the ball can really allow you to target the right side of your hamstrings. 2 more like that. Exhale, drive down. Inhale, release. Last one. Now drive your right heel down into the ball, hold it there. Push your left foot into the mat, push your right heel into the ball, and lift your seat to this low bridge position. It does not have to be high. Now from there, just tap your seat down to the mat, squeeze and lift to a hover. Yeah, it's inhale down, and exhale, lift. Take it faster, go, it's tap and lift. Go down and up. Now with every lift up, drive your right heel down into the ball with even more intention, okay? Double check that your left knee is stable. We're not rolling it in and out, okay? So really push your left foot all the way down into the mat here so that you have this nice stable base to create this movement from. 8 more, 7 more. Really feeling the backside of the right thigh firing up. Go 4, 3, 2. Now hold the up, just push your right heel down and down, little press, little press. Now here, as you start to fatigue, is where we typically start to lose our abdominal contraction. We might find that we start to arch and release in the low back. Maybe we let the rib cage flare open. Wherever you are, really think about drawing your pubic bone up towards your belly button and maintaining that nice long shape we created when we were doing our high V abdominal series. 8 more pushes down on the ball. Go 8. And go 6. You're here for 4, 3. Push down on the ball and hold it. Pulse the hips. Little up, little up, option the arms reach to the sky, palms face one another, go, it's up and up. Now, you might notice that it was a pretty short series on each leg. We are gonna take a double leg series to finish class today, okay? We're gonna get some inner thighs, and we're gonna get some more glute. You have 8 more here. Go 6 more here. Here for 4, 3, 2, hold the upright heel drives down to the ball, inhale. Exhale, squeeze the seat, lift a little higher. Again, I do not want you to drop your seat as we transition, okay? Hold right here, you're gonna keep the seat lifted, it's 4, it's 3, it's 2, take your right foot off the ball, plant the right foot on the ground. Grab the ball and bring it in between your inner thighs, your seat is still hovering off the mat, you can do this. Walk your feet a little bit more narrow, so you're really squeezing in on the ball here, okay? Hands can rest on the mat, or you can reach them up to the sky. Squeeze the ball, drop your seat down and lift, seat goes tap and lift. Very similar series to what we did on each leg, but now we're gonna focus less on hamstrings, more on inner thighs and base of the glutes, okay? Are your hamstrings still gonna feel activated? Absolutely. Okay, but I want you to focus more, squeezing the ball as you lift. 4, 3, 2, now you're gonna hold the seat at the hover, squeeze the ball, go squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. We did something very similar in our plank series, in that bear plank position. Remember, we had that nice long neutral spine and we were squeezing in on the ball, go squeeze and squeeze. Now, continue to drive down through your heels and really actively pull your heels back towards your seat here. So hamstrings are still active. You have 8 more squeezes in on the ball, go 8, go 6, here for 4, 3, 2, hold the squeeze, hips pulse up and up and up and up. You've got it, lift and lift. I want you to try to pop the ball between your thighs here. Relax the ribs down, push your heels into the mat and lift your hips for 16, 15. Final hold for class on deck in 12. Squeeze the ball even deeper, 8 more. You hold in 6 more. You hold in 4, 3, 2, here's your hold, squeeze the ball. Push through your heels and lift your seat up without flaring the ribs. Now maybe you stay here or maybe you flex your toes off of the mat, giving your hamstrings even more attention. Push into your heels, squeeze the ball, relax the upper body, and then lift the hips up 1 more inch. You hold for 8, 7, class is over in 6. You have your stretch. On the other side is 4 counts. Squeeze the ball, it's 3 counts. You're done in 2 counts. Whoo, tap the seat, take the ball out, get it out of your way, and hug your knees into your chest. Amazing work. You can rock from side to side here. Whew. From here, figure 4, left ankle crosses over right thigh. Reach through, grab a hold of the right thigh, and gently draw it in towards your chest here. You can find any movements that feel good for you. I have been loving this back dancing series on the ball recently. I just feel like it targets your hamstrings so intensely, and it's such a great exercise for building stability in the knee and in the hips, as well as strength, right, into the glutes and hamstrings. I just love it. So if you are sick of that series, I'm so sorry. I'll take a long break from it now, I promise. Take a big inhale here, and let it go. We're gonna find a single-sided happy baby. So grab your left foot with your left hand and let it open out to a happy baby position. Right foot comes down to the mat, and feel free to let your right knee fall open as a little counterbalance here. Feeling the left inner thigh spinning open to the sky here. Double check that your left shoulder is not creeping up toward your ear. Really try to soften it down into the mat. Big breath in. And let it go. Hug the left knee into the chest. Gently use your right hand to guide it across your body into a supine twist. Your left arm can reach out to the left, or you can find a cactus shape, whatever you prefer. Left shoulder stays heavy down into the mat. And then left leg wraps across the body here. Let's take 3 big breaths in this twist. Inhale. Let it go. Again, breathe it in. And let it out. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Gently unwind yourself, and we'll take the series on the other side. Figure 4, right ankle crosses over left thigh. You can reach behind your left thigh and grab it if that feels good for you. Maybe you want to take a little rock from side to side. Or maybe you just want to stay in stillness. It's really your call. Let's take one more big breath. Inhale. And exhale. Single-sided happy baby. Right hand to the right foot. Left foot comes down to the mat. Let the left knee fall open if that feels good for you. And then just spin your right thigh open. Really rotating the right inner thigh up to the ceiling here. I'm a little limited on space here. Kicking into the wall here. Take a big inhale. And let it go. Hug the right knee to the chest. Left hand gently guides the right leg across the body here, supine twist. Right arm goes out to the right in a T or in a cactus shape, whatever you prefer. The right shoulder is heavy down into the mat here. Let's take those 3 big breaths. Inhale. And let it go. Again, breathe in. And out. Last time, inhale. And out. Inhale yourself back to center. Finding your way up to a seated position, wherever that means for you. Inhale, reach the arms up high to the sky. And exhale, let it go. That is your class. Amazing work. Thank you so much for joining me. That was really fun. I really enjoyed that one. As always, if you have not already, I really hope that you'll like, comment, subscribe. Definitely leave me comments about what you want to see. I am always looking to build out my filming schedule, and I want to be filming things that you want. So if you have not already, let me know so that I can incorporate that into my next series of filming. I hope you have a fantastic day. Make sure you share this class with anyone who else might like it, and I will see you back here on the mat next Monday for a brand new barre class. Have a great day.